outside, they are taking maximum 3%, 4% maximum. Even America, some are taking even 0.5, 1%, 2%, 3%. And they are able to produce chicken, yeah, and to ship down to this country. Because how is it possible for somebody to produce in this country, ship down into your country, and it's more cheaper than yours? How is it possible? That tells you the kind of interest that he's enjoying. We know the problems in our country, and we cannot straightly, compare ourselves to that people outside. But at least the Bank of Ghana reference rate, which is now because of COVID-19 has sunk down to 14 point something. Yeah, we are still pleading with the government. Can we have a chance? We want to support. Now, there is no other means. The president said this is the time that we have to revive all the industries in Ghana and to encourage local production. But who is to produce it? Am I expecting the president to come and produce the chicken for us? No, it is my responsibility.
Mr. Baidoo says amid challenges, COVID-19 provides opportunity for local industries to show the best they can offer. He observes importers can no longer supply the needs of the country as before.
Then we are going to have our economy declining. Then we are going to have a terrible situation. These companies abroad who are supposed to ship chicken and rice to us are not able to ship to us. The volumes that we're importing will not be happening anymore because they're also thinking of themselves. Are you getting my point? So what happens? We have to now take care of ourselves. So, and I learned most countries will start banning, exports into other countries very, very soon. Look at what is happening in the US. Look at what is happening in Italy. Look at what is happening in other countries. If such things continue to happen, what do you think will happen? If you're not getting more rice in your country, if you're not getting more chicken in your country, what will happen?
So how much does Ghana need to fill the deficit?
Now let's consider something. You're asking a question of how much we need. Now let's discuss it from the top. As the finance minister said, we have 375 million equivalent to 2.4 billion, between 2.1, 2.2 to 2.4, depending on the forex rate. 2.4 billion Ghana cedis. That is the markup, let's put it that way. That is the amount of money that is being used in importing chicken into this country. And that is what is recorded. Okay? Now, assuming we are using this 2.4 billion, this alone, checking the amount of money that we can get as support from the government, how much can we get? For instance, government has donated 600 million, of course, to support medium scale industries. This is a quarter of this 2.4 million to 2.4 billion. Is that right? A quarter of it. If this money, for instance, was being allocated to only poultry farmers for us to produce, I can tell you that the whole economy will start changing.
So what has been the challenge?
I see what Nanado is doing to be perfect. I see the Minister of Agric with his planting for food and jobs, his vision and all to be also perfect. But when it comes to whereby we the businessmen have to do something for them, to support the government, there's a break somewhere. And that is when we go seeking for facilities from the banks. You have to collateralize your facility 100% or 120. Now, if it is so, importation which is hitting us, which is something that is hitting the local production or the local industry, if they are having 2.4 billion or the 2.4 billion is being imported, if we put all the assets of all these poultry farmers, now let's do a rough math here. Let's assume 2.4 billion is the total amount, of course, coming into the country. Assuming we want to do this project up to the tune of 2.4. Now, maybe let's say 20% would be, a profit margin. Now, the real money that probably we might need to do the work would be 1.92 billion. Do we have collaterals out to this magnitude? up to this tune of amount? Do we have it? We don't have it. So that is what we are saying. In that sense, then we should have probably the government coming in. We are pleading with the government to come in, to let BoG change his policies.
Mr. Baidoo's farm, Boris B's farm, is currently producing 50,000 chickens for nationwide delivery.
The quantity that we have now, right now we're going to slaughter over 50,000 chicken. Yeah, we're counting. Next week we are putting about, I think we're going to do around 50,000. You know, what we have plans to do is to at least take almost a 13 to 15% as a company off. Now, when it comes to the poultry farmers, we want to take a chunk to start with, even a 50% if it should be, depending on the support. You see, that is where the problem comes in. The support is what matters. It is not about us. The poultry farmers are technically sound to produce chicken in this country. Look at these, all these that we have, our warehouses, our branches all across the country. We've worked to the point that now I'm the national best digital farmer. Last year, December, you saw it. Yes. And everybody was happy about it. But should it be my own effort, everything 100% my own effort as a national best digital farmer? If I'm not getting it, then how would my farmers who are behind me? Now I'm the chairman for Poultry Farmers in Ashanti. If I'm not getting it, even also as a chairman and even also as a national best digital farmer, what about the farmers down there?
Whichever way, COVID-19 is making the entire world rethink again. Retailers and farmer unions in the UK and elsewhere have been struggling to ensure egg and poultry meat supply chains remain robust. Latest figures suggest demand for eggs from UK consumers is up by 30%, while poultry meat has risen by 25%. It is the reason Mr. Baidoo believes Ghana's economy could suffer unless the Bank of Ghana re-evaluates its existing policies. A report by Mahmud Mohammed-Nurudeen.